Hi there, it's Andrew Miller from Business Enjoyment, and I'm just going to play a sound for you. If you are listening to this without sound, it might be useful just to stick your headphones on. If not, I will explain what's going on, but it has more effect. Just bear with me 2 secs and just take a listen to this sound. And when it goes up, I want you to notice what your reaction is, what thoughts come up in your mind, and what you think is going on. So just listen to this. So, what did you think of? Did you think of a fire bell? Did you get an element of fear because you thought there might be a fire and you've got to evacuate the building? Did you think it was a school bell? It was the end of the lesson, it was the end of the day, and actually we were off home to watch telly and kick back and relax or play or whatever it might be? The sound was the same, but depending on the context, we can have a completely different reaction to it. And I play that because I recently did a video about imposter syndrome and how when we step outside of our comfort zone, all these emotions and voices and everything kick in because it's there to protect us. Actually, what it is, it's our alarm bell kicking off. And actually we get the same feeling when we're at the other end of our comfort zone, when things aren't going well, when we're stepping outside of maybe our financial safety zone because sales aren't doing as well as they should do, we're running out of money, whatever it might be. But actually the alarm bell is exactly the same. And it's interesting, when we get the emotional reactions in ourselves, it's very easy to slip straight into panic mode to a certain extent, and we react to it instantly. And when you think about a fire drill, they try and get us instilled into the habit of, as the fire bell goes, you know what to do. You need to just leave everything behind, get up, walk in an orderly fashion through the fire exit. But we don't do that in reality. When you're sat in an office or a hotel and fire alarm bell does go, that's not what you do. What you actually do is you sit there for a bit, listening for 30 seconds, staring at each other, wondering what's going on. One person then wanders up to have a look outside the door to see if there are any flames, anybody screaming and running. And after a while, you take a decision based on evidence that you've gone to collect. But you don't react immediately. And I know that's not what they want. They want you to step out immediately and they time these things. But the reality is that's what we do in that situation. So why don't we do that with our emotional reaction? Why don't we listen to that alarm, whether it's the imposter syndrome or the panic syndrome or whatever it might be, and go and collect some data, go and collect some evidence, and then take an informed decision as to what action we should take, rather than knee-jerk reactioning to the alarm itself. The fire alarm is not the fire, because at the end of the day, our emotional reactions are there just to warn us, to try and protect us, but they are not the danger themselves. And if we take a similar approach to our emotional reaction as we will to a fire alarm, then we are going to be able to make much better informed decisions, make much better sensible approaches through life, and not be ruled by our emotions as much as we could be if we let them to take over. Anyway, that's just my thoughts on the matter. I'd love to hear what you think about it, or how you deal with excessive emotional reactions. Put your comments in the comments box. Otherwise, I'll see you soon. My name is Andrew Miller from Business Enjoyment, and I want you to enjoy your business so much it makes your bits tingle.